What is up, Knights of Vex? Welcome to a very anticipated live stream for not only Grand Arena, but for the new Star Wars game, Zero Company. I've been waiting all day to play. It looks so fun. I can't wait to play it with you guys. Hopefully we can stream a little bit longer. I'm going to try to risk staying up a little bit later, and even though I'm going to be a zombie at work, but I really want to play this game with you guys, and I want to play some Grand Arena. So, big shout out to all the Knights of Vex in the stream. I hope that the issues are done. Hopefully everything's working on YouTube and Twitch. We're going to have to see. We're going to have to see. I'm not sure what was going on the past couple days with YouTube or whatever, but I'm not sure. We got Koyoma and Dark Wolf. What is up? Greyport. Purple Girly, Darth Mash. Welcome all the Knights. I like the new goal system feature. Yeah, I thought it'd be pretty fun to just set goals for the channel. Maybe help support me, so I thought it'd be fun. This may sound silly to ask, but did you see the GTA 6 extended look? I saw the trailer. I saw some gameplay. It looks insane. I can't believe the graphics are that good. Like, the game looks real. I would love to play some GTA on the channel one day, but I'm not sure if that would mess up the algorithm, but I think that'd be pretty fun. That would be pretty fun if we could do that. But, yeah, I'm super excited for Zero Company. I'm excited for some Grand Arena. We, are 6-0 in the ult account, so that's huge. I'm not really expecting the ult account to get that far. We're trying to go for our first 9-0 season. That's never happened for me on the new Grand Arena system. So if I'm able to do that, I'd be super hyped. It looks like Twitch is appearing for me now. I don't know if it always was, but it looks like Twitch is showing online for 4 minutes, so I was getting a little worried. Heads up, I got Bad Batch 2 to work for a stranger without the Batchacron. Really? Darth Mash, if you do not mind, let me know your relic levels and what datacron you use, because I would love to be able to get that to work. Zero Company is fun as hell. I can't wait to play at Greyport. Vex, don't get rid of your sleep. I know, but I love hanging out with you guys, and I love gaming. I want to play this new game. Other streamers have had no issues today, so you should be good for your stream. I hope so. What I did before the stream is I made sure that there were any driver updates, which there were for my graphics card. I did it. They must have released one yesterday in anticipation for Zero Company, so my graphics card is up to date. So I'm hoping zero issues. We're going to have to see. Hey, Lord Vex, did you hear about the sad news of Peter? Yes, it's extremely sad. Optimus Prime. Legend. Absolute legend. It's so sad that that happened. Over on Twitch, we got Jacob. What's up, Jacob? 5-1 this season. It looks like I'm going to win the next round. Very nice. That's huge. Absolutely huge. That's a really good season. If you even go 6-3, that's a success. What you're doing right now is a success. 5-4 is perfect. Throw them likes for our boy Vex. Yes, if you guys do not mind, I would appreciate the likes. Helps me out. Very sad passing. Good luck in GAC. If you ever decide to play it on stream, I'll definitely hop on to see it. Yeah, I think it would be pretty fun. Seeker. Hey, Vex, don't forget to update your NVIDIA drivers for Zero Company. I also got Challenger back on League. Really happy about it. Seeker, thank you so much for the heads up. I did it right before the stream just to make sure. So the drivers are up to date. And the fact that you're a Challenger player in League is absolutely insane. That's probably the most played game in the entire world. And you're in Challenger. You are an elite specimen of human. That is crazy, crazy. That's a huge accomplishment. I'm nowhere near that rank in League. The Stranger had the New Republic Cron, ate my CTL team, but Bad Batch 2 worked like a champ. Nice!
I want you to join me.
I love it. Plumbus, my man! 12 months, tier 1 sub. A full year. My boy Plumbus on Twitch. I appreciate you so much, brother. Thank you so much. I hope you're having a better season. I know you were having a little bit rough in the beginning. I hope you're able to turn it around. A lot of players are talking about your secret Ahsoka combo. Well, for, you know, on offense. I appreciate it. The Ultimate Nerd. Hey, Vex, what's some good options versus Jabba? I've been having an absolute nightmare against them recently. So I'd say some really good options that aren't super expensive are going to be Dr. Afra with IG-90, B2. You can do Cobb Vanth, which is a little risky with him eating Cobb. But in terms of Galactic Legends, Kenobi can do it. Lord Vader walks right through it. Trying to think of any other counters that are off the top of my head. Those are like the pretty for sure ones, but I'm sure there's way more. I'll try to think of some. Obdo, yo Vex, my ult got stomped with AGL roster and Bronzium bracket. Yeah, it's gonna be tough. The fact that you have to face rosters that big and Bronzium is crazy. Jacob, you're right. Darth Vader Dual Zen. That's another one. I was like, I know I'm thinking of one. Good job. Good call. Wrecker's Relic 10, everyone else Relic 8. Use OG Omega instead of Batcher. 100% offense cron. I freaking love it. I freaking love it. If we get into a pinch today, we might try it. Hello, Nasty. What is up? We just got away from the gym. Got a sick workout. Had some nice dinner. Have a pistachio ice shake and espresso, homemade. We're ready for some GAC and some Zero Company. I'm ready to go. I got my Bo-Katan to Relic 5. Very nice. Never, ever gonna be a bad investment. She's phenomenal. Hope you enjoy Zero Company. Not sure I'll buy it yet. Yeah, I'll let you know how it is. I'm looking forward to it. CC, hey Vex, I got 2 heavy hitters left. JML and Bane. But I have SOKR with Ray Hux, Executioner, and Crew. Treya with Malgus instead of Savage in the fight. No idea what to do. So, if you have 2 heavy hitters left, it's going to have to be Bane versus Supreme Leader Kylo. I would definitely use Bane. Well, is there no Darkseid Ray, actually? That's a good question. If there's no Wait, it does have Ray. Okay. I would use Bane against Supreme Leader Kylo. And Treya with Malgus instead of Savage. I would go JML against Treya. And make sure you increase her cooldowns, because if she puts Isolate on JML, you could be in some trouble. The battle takes some time. Hopefully you have Jedi Knight Cal Kestis, but I'd for sure go Bane versus Kylo and JML versus Treya. It's not JML versus Treya is not the best pretty picture either, but if that's your only 2 options, then that's the way to go. Keithan somehow took down a Rey team with Ben by using a hybrid Starkiller team with Sheer, Sidious, Old Ben, Kylo unmasked. What are the chances on that? That's impressive. That's very impressive, but I'm happy you were able to theory craft a crazy hybrid like that. That's a huge win for you. Thanks, bro. If you ever need any help or advice on Link, feel free to hit me up. Good luck on the rest of the GAC. Thank you so much. I think my number one thing I need help with is warding. I have the mechanics down. I love the gameplay. I need to get better at warding. Beckoning says, hey, Vex, have you ever been to the card games like Magic or Yu-Gi-Oh? Pokemon? Yu-Gi-Oh. And, was it Dungeon Masters or something when I was a kid? But Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh were number, 1 and 2. My friends, as of recently, love Magic the Gathering. I have a deck of vampires, dark, flying, I think. I gotta get more into it. It's a lot to learn, but I have played a little bit. I was hoping to be in the same bracket as your Sexy Vexy account, but no luck. We were close on the leaderboards. Damn! I got a pretty tough bracket, too. I wasn't paying attention to the leaderboards, but I was hoping that maybe I could face some viewers or some, people that watch the channel. But hopefully next season, Plumbus. My guy today... What's up, Lord Porg? My guy today deployed the whole garrison with Ray, Ben, Ark, Cat, and Zalbar. Damn. That sounds pretty scary. Let me know how that goes for you. I mean, I could see it do some work. Rakarin, what is up? I am doing great. I hope you're doing well as well. Target Maul, build up target practice, then kill Maul. One-shot Starkiller with your crosshair should be able to yeet everybody else. Very, very cool. We might give it a shot today. Hang on, what's the drink? It's a coffee with pistachio. So this is a Nespresso. If you guys don't know what a Nespresso is, it's a particular brand. You've got, it's a pod. It's a double espresso shot. You put ice. You shake it up. You put some milk. Shake it up more. Pour more ice. And you get a nice ice-shaken pistachio espresso. It's delish. Do you think Satil Shan will be purchasable at like 40 or 50 pounds at Relic 6 in the shop? Eventually. I'm not sure how fast that'll be, but she'll eventually be made available. It might be a long time, though. I also had to fight a C that had Savage, Bane, Sith Empire Trooper, and Death Trooper. Very strange. Yeah, Death Trooper's not a Sith. That's very strange for sure. Do you play League on stream? Are you planning to do that maybe? You know, it's really funny. During COVID, I wasn't a content creator at all, but I did dabble in streaming on Twitch. I streamed a little bit of League of Legends way back in the day. I would love to do that with my friends. I just feel like they would slip and say my name. And League's a very toxic game. I'd have to mute all chat because it's just like, you know what it is about League? I love League, but it generally makes me mad sometimes. Like when you have really bad teammates that are intentionally throwing the game for you. So that's kind of sucky. But I would love to stream it on YouTube one day. I'll queen it. No Barris, no Cal, no GK, YOLO. I'd be careful. Apparently, Cat really causes issues for Queen. It's not beatable, but it's tough. Grilling and chilling on a thirsty Thursday. I freaking love to hear that. Absolutely love that. So, what do you do in Zero Company? I forgot the game was coming out. It's kind of like an XCOM game. I've never really played the XCOM games, but I'm really looking forward to trying it out. Love Star Wars. Any Star Wars game, I'm willing to adapt and try. We got Duke in the chat. What is up? Welcome. Maul Intent. Welcome to the stream. Didn't even need to use Supreme Leader Kylo today, and Kyber on offense. Map is too small. I get so many different comments about that. About the map being perfect the way it is, the map being too small, saying it's going to be more of a time crunch and you have to put more investment. But me personally, I'm not saying you have to increase the map size for every division. I think when it comes to Kyber 1, keep Kyber 1 the way it is. They need to add a division above Kyber 1 where you get to use more characters and teams because it's becoming uber try-hard efficiency and that meta gets kind of old. So if they added a Beskar or Cortosis League, I've mentioned this in a video in the past, it would give more chances for less cheesing, less hyper efficiency boards where you're not really trying to go for defensive holds. You're going, like everyone's going for offensive efficiency now. If you increase the map size, maybe it gets better. I don't know. Supreme Leader Kylo dodged 4 times and killed my Relic 4 Bane. Guess he's getting more relics. Oh no, he must have decreased your mastery. That sucks. That sucks. He must have decreased your mastery for accuracy. I thought it was some strategy game for some reason. It is kind of a strategy game, for sure. I don't know if this is self-promo, but I have a video soloing Balin of... A video solo bailing an OG Darth Revan team. It was crazy. Hey, it's not self-promo. If you have a video, go ahead. Show the people. The Girl Skateboard, good morning. Happy you're here. You are a beast. Thank you so much for your support this month. I hope you're looking forward to the content and some Zero Company. Did you see that Grievous with his Kron can beat Ahsoka Tano and GAC? Yes, I have seen that come out now. I just want to let you guys know, this has been a thing for a long time that was very quiet in TW guilds. So, it was a counter I knew about, but I couldn't talk about it. Because I had to be respectful to my guild. But I definitely knew about it. But now that it's the last week of Grand Arena and there's only one TW left, I guess it got out in the open. But yeah, it's very, very good. It's like a Terminator loop. Won my first round on GAC. Congratulations. That's huge. Uploaded it on your channel. I'll have to take a look if I can remember. That's an awesome solo. We got Camp Borkin. I got a 1791. Horrible score. Well, we all have been there. You might have set a really tough defense, so the fact you got a full clear is very good. We're going to have to see how today goes. We're going to definitely start with the free-to-play account, and then we're eventually going to go to the endgame account, and then we're going to play some Zero Company and see how that game's all about. Really looking forward to it. Heard some really good things. Instead of making the map bigger with more characters, how about making a ground assault wall with walkers and speeders and tanks? That's a thought for sure. There was theories about that back in the day, that they were going to add, like a vehicle game mode. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure. We still have to figure out ships. Ships need a lot of help right now. Leviathan has been meta for way too long. I always thought they should have a separate sign-up that only becomes available for people in Kyber 1 that adds 1 or 2 more teams per zone, and not everyone gets thrown in it for the sake of time. Interesting thought. That's an interesting thought. It's just, like, kind of crazy right now how Kyber is with the map being, you know... The fact that I'm not using 2 GLs at the end of a Grand Arena is crazy. My bad, guys. It's kind of full. On the bright side, I used Scav Raycron with JML. She insta-killed the entire... Very cool. There you go. That's a good theory craft. Board size isn't just an efficiency issue. Over time, people will start ignoring more and more new teams. Maybe. That's a solid point, honestly. Who needs Darth Jar Jar on this board? Especially with Maz Kanata in the game. Kind of just walks over him. Zero Company is amazing. You'll enjoy it for sure. I love to hear that. I can't wait to try it out. I really can't. I've heard really good things. You can totally skip Cassian. Yeah, like Cassian is definitely a disappointment for sure. I mean, I have seen him do some pretty good things. He's not like worthless, but there's definitely a lot better legendaries out there. A lot better out there. Koyoma, you're telling Nightbot you want a review? Purple Girly, thank you so much. I hope to see you very soon. Appreciate you always being here. Yeah, we'll be streaming for a couple of hours. We got the free-to-play account, which we're going to start kind of soon. And then we got the endgame account. So we'll be able to do it. Tiziano, my man, on Twitch. What is up? What is up? I'm not sure if it's late for you, but we are here. I forget. Is it 2 in the morning for you? Is it like 3 in the morning? Am I thinking of someone else? I know the last time you were like in the middle of the night. Let's see. 2 a.m. There you go. I knew it. I had a feeling. How's my day been, Lord Vex? Dark Wolf, thank you for asking. I've been up since 4:30. Had a long day at work. Work's been crazy. I had to work a lot of overtime yesterday. Couldn't even record a video last night. I was so tired. Got home. Tried to post a quick Coliseum video. I was happy I was able to do that. Went to the gym. Got home, showered, had dinner, made coffee, and now we're here. And tomorrow's Friday, so pizza day, end of the week. Looking forward to the weekend. Not too bad. I mean, Castian is good, but it's just replacing Solar BKM or Malgus. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. He's in that caliber. Gonna F up my sleep schedule, but a Vex stream is worth it. Oh, you're the man. Oh, you're the man. Always take care of your health first, but I appreciate you being here. Trust I'll be back. See you for now. Definitely. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. All right, guys. Let's head into the game really quick and see how we're doing. So, in Coliseum, came out with a video earlier, and I'm doing pretty good. I'm currently at 59. I know I'm not going to stay at rank 60 or higher. That's not going to happen. But the goal is to be in the top 90, which is, top 90. I was able to do it yesterday. And I'm hoping that with the strategy today with Yoda, that I'll be able to stay there as well. So, if I get 600 currency a day as a free-to-play with how competitive this era is, massive, massive, massive. So if you guys haven't checked out my little tip on Yoda, hopefully it helps you. I'm sure there might be some better strategies with higher error levels, but for my free-to-play account, that was the best that I could do. So, kind of stuck right now on these guys. I need this material that I have 0 of. I do have this, but it's kind of like a waiting game. Gotta wait until we can increase the error levels on the units. But Yoda, this basic does crazy damage, a lot more than I thought. And I never thought to call Yoda to assist. It's such a big boost to your score. Does a lot more than Mara Jade in the beginning. So, kind of disappointing. He's very disappointing. He's a cool looking character. I'm sure he's going to be an absolute beast when it comes to Grand Arena. Honestly, I see some really cool things in his kit that sounds awesome. But in Coliseum, this team is relying heavily on expose. And the team in Coliseum just doesn't do a lot of expose damage, unfortunately. So, as cool as he is, and I really wanted him to work, he's not doing a lot. He's not doing a lot in Coliseum. Unless maybe later on, once you increase his levels, which I still don't think it's going to do a lot. We're going to have to see. I mean, you're going to have to be like at 125 or something to get that ability. I mean, the mass assist could be cool. Definitely a little interesting. Also have pizza on Friday? Yeah, Friday's dedicated pizza day in my house. Managed to get 900 currency today. Got in the 50s. Congrats! That's awesome. It's very hard on my shard. By the way, I got top 30 free-to-play 2 days ago, and tops... That's crazy, Duke. That's crazy. I kind of wish I was in that chart. I'm not sure what your scores are, but that's really awesome. KOTOR enthusiast, what is up? What is up? I got an opponent who was at 2.1 GP and only set 1 wall on defense. Really? Well, that's practically a win for you. Hopefully you get that W. Didn't catch up with the strats. Is it on your channel? Yes, I did. I posted a video earlier today. It's doing pretty well for my channel. Actually gained a couple of subscribers. Trying my best. But yeah, the video's doing well. It's got a lot of views for me. And I haven't gotten a lot of subscriber growth in the past week or two, but it happens, ups and downs. But I'm hoping that we can get to 15K at the end of the year. 20K is a big stretch goal, but it's not going to happen. 15K would be awesome. Cypher, what is up? Welcome to the stream. We're about to get started on the free-to-play. Maybe he's good on the dry axe to equal out damage? Possibly. We'll have to... the good thing is that my other account went hard for him, so I'll be able to test. Fast Eddie, sub Vex, can't watch the stream. Pouring beer at the carnival in South Jersey. Kill it tonight. Thank you so much. Enjoy that beer. Hope you're having a good time. Catch you in the VOD. Alright guys, since we want to do some Zero Company later, we're going to get started on the Grand Arena. We're going to start with the free-to-play account first. Went 3-0 last week. We're in a Rhodium 2. I cannot believe how close we are to Kyber 1. Or a Rhodium 1. I'm 1 win away from a Rhodium 1, and then there's Kyber 4. I can't believe it. On a 1.5-year account, I'm getting very lucky. Very, very lucky. So I don't know. These opponents are going to get even more insane. VR, what is up? Welcome to the stream with a nice Vex Army comment. Always appreciate you. So yeah, we're going to get started. A Rhodium 2. Let's see how this goes. Our opponent for today is Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. From Samurizum. I'm a pretty good singer. You guys let me know. They have Leviathan. They're going to be massive. They're at 12.9. This is closer to my main account than my freaking free-to-play account. It's absurd. But they are free-to-play. They have level 60 on the loan. Maybe they're getting the episode pass. I don't know. I don't think they have a lot of Relic 10s. But they have a lot in their roster. Clearly, they are doing somewhat of an investment into Datacrons. I have way more. So that's what separates the difference between these big accounts in Kyber and non-Kyber. It's Datacrons. So, let's see what we have to work with today. Because it might not be pretty. Going with the same strategy. Lord Vader and Prey. You guys know the deal on this account. Their walls. Gungans. Ray. Resistance. They have a Ray Datacron, or a Resistance Datacron. Lord Vader, Traya, and Grievous. So, not impossible. Not by any means. I'm a little worried about a backwall Ahsoka. And for me to counter Gungans on this account, it's not super easy. It's not the defense to offense cron. I could use Great Mothers, but I kind of want to save Great Mothers for a potential backwall Ahsoka, because he does have Ahsoka. So, maybe Gas 501st can do it against Gungans. I know that used to be a thing back in the day. So I might give that a shot instead. I don't know about Saw Gerrera with Rebel Fighters. I'm not sure if they can do it. Maybe. It's a maybe. But we'll have to see. This is where the fun begins. You know it. Dust Cannon, thank you so much for the GL. We're going to try to get some W's for sure. And we got Danny Delight. Hello there, Vex. May the Force be with you, my friend. May the Force be with you. Appreciate you, Danny. So we got to think about this. We got to think about Gungans on the free-to-play. I don't really have a solid counter for them. Got to think about that. It's kind of tricky. Traya versus Gungans. The problem is that Traya is only gear 12. And I don't have any of the team up and running with Zetas or Omicrons. So I am planning on working on Traya very, very soon. I want to make sure I get my Jedi training Leia up and running on day 1. How is your Jedi Knight Revan modded? I see a lot of players do health primary, but there's a lot of protection too. It's a great question. It's a really good question. Depends on, like, I guess the team comp you're trying to counter. If there's a team that ignores protection, the health modding is better. But at the same time, he gets more protection stats. So, and with Satil with the protection recovery, it really depends on what you're trying to accomplish. If you have Gungans with the glass cannon level 6, you can beat Ray with it. Scribe did it twice. Oh yeah, Duke, I brought them on offense on one of my accounts. I'm not sure, because there's a certain Ray squad I'm really petrified about that I don't want to deal with Queen Amidala. Can your Phoenix counter Gungans? Hero's nice. That's not a bad suggestion. I'm a little worried about the Relic Delta. I'm not sure how well modded these Gungans are. We have speed with crit damage and offense, so it's not like he benefits a lot from... Is that a broken set? No, it's not. It's a speed set, but he's got 59 speed. It's still something that you can't take lightly. The question is am I going to need General Skywalker for anything else? This team doesn't have an Omicron, which is nice. Lord Vader's going to be Bo-Katan. That's for sure. Traya is another tough subject. We can maybe do Jabba if it's not needed for the back. So we're going to have to think about these things heading into this wall. Like, I got to make sure I have a potential answer for an Ahsoka Ezra in the back. So I can't really use Great Mothers here, even though I want to use them on Gungans. Phoenix is a little risky. I think for sure the first battle is going to be Starkiller. They have a cleanse level 3. That could be pretty annoying for Starkiller. They have a 1 in 4 chance of cleansing my debuffs. So that's not a bad Datacron for them. That's the team. Probably go more expensive with the Kron. I do want to save this one for Great Mothers against Ezra. Maybe I can go with a... Gotta save one of these for Bo. That doesn't seem too bad, but I might want to go a little bit more pricey. I don't know if buffs on a basic is going to be enough. I'll probably end up going hard with the Colonel Ward Kron against Ray, because it is a team with the Datacron, so you kind of got to go a little bit harder. And with Jedi Training Ray, she's very annoying. Which Ray squad are you afraid of, Vex? Is it the Ray, Ben, Zalbar, General Kenobi, Cal combo? Timothy, it's not. There's a couple. The first one being... There's 3 of them. Ray, Ben, Cat, Zalbar, Barris. There's Ray, Cat, Tarful, Vandor, Chewbacca, and Zalbar. And then there's Ray, Ben, Cat, Quill, and IG-11. Petrified. Petrified about those combos. Those are the 3 that I'm really worried about. And then there's if you want to replace one of those characters with ARC Trooper, which makes it even more terrifying because if he's able to live, your entire team's getting one shot because of the turret. Cat with ARC Trooper is a scary combo. So, within that, ballpark. But, alright, we're going to get started. I'm going to see how this goes. Relic Delta isn't too bad over here. This combination's kind of annoying. She can be annoying with Ray early game because of the Foresight and the Zeta. So, alright. Let's do this battle really quick. For old time's sake. That's fine. She's going to cleanse Ray, probably. It's always Ray. Yep. It's like hard-coded that way. We're going to get stuck on this taunt a little bit, so I'm going to end up sticking to a basic. We're going to go ahead and remove all the buffs. Remove his turn meter, which is great. He's got damage immunity. I cannot remove turn meter yet because she's got Inspire. She's already in damage immunity. Okay. She's probably going to get into ult. Oh boy. I guess we'll go here. She's gonna get into ultimate very soon. Can I get some more in damage immunity? Okay. We're hitting very hard. Okay, that's cool. Can I get rid of you right now? That's pretty good. Gotta get rid of that. She's debuffed, which is great. Let's put this here. I kind of want to stun you in a second because if you... Oh, you see that? That is this level 3. 1 in 4 chance of cleansing, and it worked. So that's where it gets a little annoying. Oh, we didn't get a stun. 1 in 4 chance. That's the one thing about that Datacron that can be pretty annoying. I just don't like 1 in 4 chances. You see again, 1 in 4 chance. What the heck? They're having some really good RNG on their end. Luckily, that tickled us, but... Yeah, we're not going to be able to heal Cal. There we go. 1 in 4 for both of that to happen. That's crazy. Coldo, all the Swoga streamers seem to be doing Zero Company today. Just came from liking on YouTube. All the cool kids do it. Thank you so much, Coldo, for that. Good reminder, if you guys are enjoying this content and the stream, that like button does help support this channel. Noble, what is up? Welcome, my man. Full cleared, but hopefully they get stuck on Ray, or yeah, hopefully. They really gave Ray a level 9 before Sith Eternal. I think he had one way back in the day, I think. Yeah, Noble doing some GAC content. You guys gotta check it out. What Relic levels do you have your Starkiller team? I have a similar comp and feel like it's flimsy. Relic 7 on Starkiller. Relic 7 on Palpatine, I think, or Relic 5. Relic 5 on Cal, Relic 5 on Old Ben, and Relic 5 on Mara Jade. Nothing crazy. I think it's 25% chance per debuff above the threshold. Is that true? Wait, is that how it's coded? I never knew that. I did not know that. Is that true? That's interesting. Alright, let's see. Did I get tagged in something? I did. Okay. Big, tough question. I mean, he's got 3 Omicrons. Let me see. Interesting. Checking something really quick. This might win. It's risky, but I might try it. Pub, what is up? About to win climbing comp with you in the ear. Nice! Appreciate you being here. Is that really how it works, Greatport? That's crazy. We got Brad on Twitch. Vex, did you keep Cat with Ray? If so, what are you doing with JMK? Curious because I got him up for this round of GAC, but I left Cat on Ray's team. If you play the matchup correct, you can take out Gungans without Cat. It's pretty good use. You gotta go with the right Datacron and play the matchup correctly. You do not need Cat with JMK to take out Gungans. Boris, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you being here. We're gonna give this a shot. I can't run a level 6 Datacron because Rex is at Relic 3, but we'll see how this goes. Kind of want to save General Skywalker. So this is kind of a good sign. Because the mark goes on the generator, right? They're all cooldown increased. It can get a little dicey. This is okay. It's pretty good use for Saw if I can get this to work. He has seen way better days. It's not a D. Uh-oh. We're still alive? Oh, no. That was not the right move, I guess. I'm trying to cleanse. Alright, when are you popping? Wait, I guess you already did? I need Saw Gerrera to remove some buffs. That's good. Okay. Am I getting some banners back, maybe? I'm telling you, Saw Gerrera has been a great investment on this account. I'm going to see if I can stall this out for a second. If possible. Saw Gerrera is great. Absolutely great. Like, I didn't have to use an expensive team. That's leftover Rebel fighters. I don't have Leia. Like, that was really good. He's becoming pretty good on offense. And I didn't even bring that good of a Datacron. It was just a level 3 with Wedge and Biggs. Don't even get to use those characters ever. So, that's pretty good. We're saving our GLs. JW, what's up, Vex? I just beat my opponent by 16 points. Congratulations on the W. That's a pretty good margin. When it gets closer to 1 and 2, it's kind of scary. I thought the generator was immune to mark. When you try to mark it with Revan, it doesn't work. I guess it works weird with Saw Gerrera's Omicron. Who's your favorite Star Wars character, canon or Legends, Vex? I have a couple. It's so hard, but Darth Revan has got to be number 1. Darth Revan, Kylo, Nihilus. I'm a big Sith guy. You use this team to beat Queen Amidala and Gungans? Yes. They are fire. Vex, do you have any lightsabers such as Revan's? I do. Where is it? Hold on. Let's go big screen. No batteries, but... Or it's like dead, but... This is the hilt. Got my Revan lightsaber. Big collectible guy. I love it. I'm hoping that once I get my own area, like my own big space where I could like decorate and get everything up and running, that I could have a really cool background with all the lightsabers and stuff like that. Not that my background isn't bad now. I did the best that I can, but I have way bigger plans. Vex, I thought I was late to the party. Space. Never late. Never late at all. About to get through the front wall on the free-to-play account. Okay, I think the most fair thing here that's not overly expensive in my opinion. It might be considered expensive, but I'm going to go with CLS, I think, against Zori. Thank you, Dusk. That doesn't look very nice to grip. It's definitely not... I don't know how he did it in the games, but yeah, you cannot grip that very well. It's more for display. I have Obi-Wan's Episode 3, and I want to get Mace. Not sure what blade to get. I have Cal Kestis up there that I want to showcase. I have Jedi Knight Cal Kestis. I have the Dark Sabers over there. I got Kylo's in the background. This is a custom double-bladed saber that I use as a mini lamp for the background. I have Anakin's. I want to get Darth Vader's. I have so much I want to just do. I just love... Big Star Wars nerd, guys. Massive Star Wars nerd. Revan's just built different, for sure. I want Sidious's gold lightsaber because it's very cool. Sidious is great. There's one that I'm thinking of that they had at Disney that was so nice that I wanted. But traveling, if it would have been hard. Whenever I go to Disney, I try to get something cool. Like, I wanted to get a helmet. But traveling with a helmet on a plane is difficult. But I'm a big collector. I love doing it. I have really rare stuff of Revan from GameStop. Like, I have so much I want to display that I can't. I got this mini Nihilus. I've showed Kit this before. Got like a little Nihilus thing. He lost his arm, unfortunately, but my friend made this through a 3D printer. But, okay. That was a fun little segment. We can talk about that more a little bit later, but let's do a quick battle with CLS against Zori. Should be a breeze without the Omicron. Should. So she's gonna... I thought she was gonna cleanse. Alright, that's not bad. We're getting a lot of turn meter, which is awesome. Not too bad. Alright, damage immunity kind of sinks. She's got to cleanse and do the mass swarm. No, we're getting lucky. There it is. Still, it's such a... I cannot wait to get Star Killer on my free-to-play account, because it's going to greatly impact this team. I cannot wait to get it. It's kind of why I went harder on my free-to-play account for the marquees, because I can use a lot of those characters in squads I already have. So, I was like, for sure, I am definitely going to go hard and go for 5-star on this account, if I can. There we go. Very, very nice. I will take that. Vex, can you give me a counter for Traya that's on the low end? A counter for Traya on the low end. Let me think about that. If you're talking about really risky but cheap, there's Padme with Moff Gideon, which is you need certain modding requirements. But if you're looking for like a cheap one, I mean, I'm sure you don't have Maz Kanata. That's really what she's made for. But Maz Kanata's number one. If you're going to go cheap, Darth Vader Dual Zen. If you have Palpatine with Darth Vader Dual Zen, that's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of... It's tricky. It's a very tough team. But Darth Vader Dual Zen can do it, for sure. Apparently, Afro with IG-90 can do it, too. That's a little bit more dicey, though. Apparently, Cassian Andor can do it with Luthen, too. But, okay. Let's check out this back wall. Let's see if I had to save the right teams. So, they did not set Ahsoka. They put Starkiller, Malgus, and Jabba. And for Great Mothers as well, I was thinking guess, but don't know. General Skywalker might have a hard time. I'm sure he could pull it off with a good Datacron, but... honestly, there are many characters that deserve a level 9 Datacron that we can use their leaderships. There's GK, Rex, Thrawn. Yes! Absolutely. Old Bad Batch, for sure. Qui-Gon Jinn can do it. Apparently, Qui-Gon Jinn, I guess you have a really high damage Anakin, or Kiari-Mundi. I got Mon Mothma Luthen to work against Gungan's Defense Cron. No way. Robs, that's insane. That's great value. Dark Wolf, get some sleep. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. Appreciate you. Oh, Grievous definitely deserves a lot. He needs a big boost. He could use a Datacron. Alright, how do we want to do this? I think first things first is we're going to do Bo-Katan against Lord Vader, because that's a for sure counter we're going to do. Defense to offense, I don't really have good stats, but this is definitely something we're going to want to do. Okay, go here. We're really fast compared to them. They're all blinded, so that's gonna help me not get hurt. Wow, chunked. Don't want to give her Order 66. Cleanse you. There we go. Order 66 on bow is fine. We're going to save this. You guys ready? This could be a one-shot. I posted a short on it on the channel earlier. Let's see. This is a Relic 7, Lord Vader. This could be a legit one-shot. Let's see. I told you. Nutty. I guess I'll do this for maybe some helpful banner recovery if I can. That helps a little bit. Go here to... You know what? I could do this and still win with full banners. Isn't that sick? Freaking love this team. That Datacron makes it so much fun. Literally a one-tap. You just one-tap them. You have 100 stacks of Ancestral. You have defense up from IG. She does her middle ability, which is a massive armor shred true damage ability. And you just pop them like it's nothing. Galactic Legend does nothing. Doesn't stand a chance. So, that is awesome to see. I use Clea and Vel, though. Hey, that's good. Grandmaster Yoda needs something. It's 1:30 here in foggy, miserable England, but I'm staying for Zero Company plus something like a night owl. Well, I'm hoping that we can entertain you until then. I mean, it's very... Over here, it's 8:30. Vex is always tired around this time because I'm up early. But we're staying up late today for some Zero Company. Julian, I think my phone is broken, Vex. It doesn't have your number in it. Ha! Very nice. Smooth. I like it. My number, huh? You want my number? Oh, boy. So I placed Lord Vader on defense with the Ward Crown. Do you think Bo-Katan can get through it? If a Bo-Katan has defense to offense in the right bonding, I think it might. It might. It's going to be harder for sure. I'd say if they weren't running a defense to offense Tron, it'd be a very, very difficult task. With the defense to offense, it's kind of tough because she just chunks no matter what. But it's a great question. Okay. Quick battle here. Not a lot of brain power. It's going to be Wampa with buffs on a basic. Hopefully I didn't use the Kron. I did not. We get tenacity and health. That's pretty good. So we're going to run this really quick. I've been using Bo-Katan as a cleanup for Ahsoka, and she's been really effective. Can BKM beat Ahsoka outright? Only if there's no Ezra. Only if there's no Ezra. Okay, we're gonna go here. Yo, what's up, Darth? Have fun with Zero Company, and good luck putting it down. Super addicting. I cannot wait. Thank you so much for the have fun comment. I'm looking forward to it a lot. And once we get done through the Grand Arenas, we're going to be playing for a couple hours. I still have to learn the game. I've never played an XCOM game, so it's very new to me. I see a lot of players at Erodium put Grievous on defense. Definitely taking some time. It won't be a 69. Because we're stuck on this guy, but it's fine. Oh, wow, we got rid of Grievous. Very slow Droideka. Okay. Auto basic. My opponent has 3 Datacrons only, so I'm good. Oh, there you go. Playing, what is up? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you being here. Each GG squad should have just come with a label that says Wampa goes here. For real. For real. You cannot set... Unless they have Stap with the Omicron, which can be taken out by a number of other squads. They don't set that team. Grievous just is absolutely done on defense. Trinity, what is up? You have not missed too much. Just doing some free-to-play account stuff. Alright, let's think about these next couple situations. Two GLs, Balin, Great Mothers, and General Skywalker. So I have 4 really solid teams. Can Great Mothers beat Starkiller? Or can Great Mothers beat Treya? That'd be pretty cool if I could pull that off. I wonder if this is a thing. Gotta give it a shot.
I want you to join me.
We got 5 gifted memberships to the channel from Darth Ebby. Thank you so much for the gifted memberships. Really appreciate you. Very, very generous. Thank you so much, bro. Does OG Darth Vader work together with Darth Vader Dual Zen in a Palpatine lineup? It can. It can. I'm not sure if it is the best composition, but it definitely can work. Stap plus Omicron isn't a guaranteed Wampa stopper either. Yeah, I mean, I think they should definitely have a Separatist era where they lift up Grievous. I think Grievous could use a lifter unit. What if the next Conquest unit was a lifter Grievous? Would you guys enjoy that? BB-8 can stop it. Oh, maybe the turn meter gain. Maybe. And tenacity down, you're right. But he doesn't really use a basic unless he's countering. So maybe you're right. Been watching you for a while now. Figured it was time. Very generous of you. Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate you. Great Mothers can beat Starkiller pretty easily if it's Palpatine Mara. No clue on the other Starkiller teams. Gotcha. Gotcha. I kind of want to try to see if I can get some one-shots here. I'm going to go very expensive with the Datacron. Hopefully I don't drop, but I feel like I should be okay. So I am going to put the Blessed on Spirit just in case Nihilus gets to an insta-kill. But if I could get Great Mothers to work on Treya on a free-to-play account, that's pretty good value to me. So no protection on you. I'm going to go here. So I'm kind of worried about turn meter gains, but maybe Spirit one-shots with this crazy Datacron. Or Great Mothers just do crazy work. So I'm thinking she's going to get insta-killed. Can't stop it. Yeah, that's just the way it goes, unfortunately. Okay. Thought I heard something, guys. My bad. So it does work, but as I figured, he's going to get triggered. He's going to get below that health threshold, and then he's going to just one-shot Morgan. So maybe the play would have been to bless Morgan then. But what if she got isolated? The problem was I was worried she was going to get isolated, and if Spirit goes, you're kind of like in a pickle. So that's a 4-banner drop. That kind of stinks. But maybe putting the blessed on Morgan is going to be better for you if you have a speed advantage. So that's good to know. Very informative stuff when I don't feel like thinking too hard in Galaxy of Heroes. Hey, I try my best. I try my best. Appreciate you. They can make it so that WoT can't put tech on GG. Instead, when another ally gains tech, GG gains it too. That's a cool idea. That you have a lifter for Grievous that applies whenever a tech from WoT is applied, it applies to all your characters. That could be pretty broken. But then you're kind of just destroying a trench team. But that'd be pretty cool. I like that idea. Yeah, Isolate would have made it a problem. Let's go. Won the comp and qualified to climb in Japan in 2 months. There you go! Congratulations. That's amazing. Island Jack, are character reworks a thing of the past? When was the last one? The last one that I can remember that was big was Mace Windu. There might have been a couple stragglers in between, But there's not many. Unless there's a new character coming out and they want to, like, rework some, like, not rework, but add a couple lines of text. I haven't seen a full rework until Mace Windu, I think. Great question, Alan Jack. Made lemon butter caper chicken with angel. Oh, that is delicious. Delicious. Invite me over one day. The American Soldier, Vex. Right now, the Gungans are having their moment. But for total gameplay, where do you rank them and what relic level suggestions? Without the current Datacron set, I don't think they're GL. I don't think they're S tier. I think they're the tier below S tier. And GLs are their own separate tier. So if you have a GL tier, you have S tier. I think Gungans are right below that tier of S. Personally, they're very good. They're annoying. They require certain counters. They're, you know, overall for game mode impactfulness, they're very good. But they're not S tier. And what relic level I would bring them to? Relic 7. I think every character and team at a bare minimum of Relic 7. I two-shot a Jabba, but I want to know if Great Mothers with Pretty Pals and Spirit can drop Jabba with no Kron. You got to be careful of Spirit getting one-tapped. That's the only dilemma. Alright, my opponent set Leviathan, so we're in for a little bit of a task. Trying to figure out how I want to do this. Probably a Jabba mirror match. Yep. We're going to go Rada Focus Datacron. We go hard. Hard for the Jabba mirror match because I hate it. Could you have targeted Nihilus first instead of Savage? So, GL Mace, that's a good question. Unfortunately, since it wasn't a light side leader, I can't ignore any sort of taunt effects. So, Savage starts with Resilient Defense, so I'm forced to put the Blessed and or the Doomed on him. But if I could, I would definitely put it on Nihilus first. How long did it take for you to get Jabba on your free-to-play account? I'm trying to get 7-star on Outrider and Relic 8 on Boba. So, I didn't rush for him right away. I think it took 3 months. 2 to 3 months to get Jabba. It was not that hard. With Coliseum and the increased tokens, it was a breeze. If I were you, I'd be doing 1 to 2 refreshes of Outrider a day to speed up your process. That's by far the longest grind for it. You just gotta constantly do that. No, it's gonna take you a couple months. Last rework was when they did Parking Hondo and Undid. And that was Marin. Okay, well, if you count it that way, then yeah. What did they do to Mace, and what Mace are we talking about? OG Mace Windu in the Squad Arena store. They added a bunch of Zetas to him, a bunch of abilities. That third ability was never there. He was really bad back in the day. They reworked him, and he's now a phenomenal character. Was Mace reworked before or after Ayla when he got Jedi Master Mace? Before. Way before. Grievous already got his lifter unit Stap. Voxen, I mean, if that's a lifter unit for him, he needs a lot more. Tarkin rework. Guys, there you go. Tarkin. I forgot one. Tarkin was the last rework for the Order 66 raid. Shout out to Rob's Mad World. There you go. Yeah, JW. Takes some time, unfortunately. Alright, let's do a mirror match really quick. Do this, I guess. Increases cooldowns. Get rid of that speed down. Alright, you're gone this turn. Oh, or not. Alright, now you're gone. Cool. Now we can start to assist. Never enjoy the mirror match. Oh, I had blind, didn't I? Get rid of that heal immunity. Wonder if Boba's gonna get popped. They really like Boba. Okay, there we go. Gonna see if I can insta-kill the Wookiee. Perfect timing. No revives. Big hit. Yeah, Datacron versus no Datacron is kind of nice. Very cool. I love it. They recently reworked Mission 2. They added an Omicron ability, right? Is that considered a rework? I think you're right. Why do people... Anakin says, why do people recommend using Mace over GK for a Jedi Master Kenobi team? He's just an overall really solid tank with all the benefits he gives. He's got an ability block. He's got a stun. He has a turn swap. He's got shatter point. He's got protection recovery. He's got resilient defense. He is just so solid as a character that he's needed in so many teams. But in the next couple of months, he's going to have a brand new home with Jedi Knight Luke and Mara Jade. So it looks like his new staple home will be Luke with Mara Jade. Krennic rework. Darth Revan. I guess that is a rework. You're right. You're right. Forgot about that. Guys, I can't remember all of this. Michael Brown, running my Grand Arena right now. My opponent's Jolie just disappeared without dying. So game for... Oh, no. Fix your game, CG. Come on. That sucks, Michael. I'm sorry. Yeah, Mace is great. We got Caden. What's up, Unk? Hopefully your GC goes better than mine. I lost. Damn. Well, Boomer Vex is here to entertain you, Caden. Would that make... What's the opposite of a boomer? What would you call a non-boomer? There's got to be a term. Oh, Gen Z. Or... No, there's a term. Hold on, it's not Gen Z. Millennial. Millennial? Gen Z? You're one of those. I guess I'm a boomer Uncle Vex. What's good, Mr. 31? Are you going to get GTA 6? The faster we're falling, for sure. Absolutely. Maybe we could stream it. Maybe we could stream it. He shreds defense without defense shred? Yes. For sure. So, what that means is probably Balin here and JML here. So we're going to go really expensive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'll go with this Datacron. Lots of protection, good crit damage, some bulk. I like it. Playing! Gifting the Unk Alert Jewels. That's hilarious. Oh my god. I just got gifted with the Unk. I freaking love it. Thank you so much for that support. I didn't realize how good Mace is with JMK. Yeah, he's great. He's great. Zoomer? Is that a term? Zoomer? Really? I've never even heard of a Zoomer. That's hilarious. I know, like, I like to refer to them as demon scrollers or brain rotters, you know? The ones that are on the iPad scrolling all day. I guess we all do that a little bit. My opponent hasn't played JC in months. Has no Satil, no Crons. I'll be disappointed if I lose somehow. Robin, I'll be shocked too. Looks like he just joins and doesn't attack, I guess. Whoever formulated this raid at level 9 can go stub their toe. Well, it's very busted for sure. And it's causing a lot of headaches. There's so many different raid comps right now that are really causing issues. Am I going to play my other account also? Yes. We're going to play the endgame account and then some Zero Company. Probably wrong here, but didn't Princess Leia and Stormtrooper Han get a rework with Luke released? I don't know if they got reworked. I'm not sure if they got reworked. I think that Luke just was like a big boost to them. I could be wrong, though. Empire Lifts Back. That's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Appreciate you being here. Life is well. All right, let's do this battle really quick. Hopefully it's a breeze. Yeah, massive overkill. Pass to General Skywalker. Wow. Lost 2 banners, which stinks, but it is what it is. Sith Eternal can still solo Satil Shan, right? Solo. I would say so. You have to put the Doomed on her, though. Not the Doomed, the Link. If you're feeling nervous, use Watambor. Let me double check really quick. I definitely have soloed her in the past, but I don't ever see her on defense. So with the Basilisk Shankron, I just want to double check before I give you an answer. Sith Eternal solo right now is a 90% win rate. 90%. I really appreciate the Jedi Knight Guardian level 9 they made for the new set and the fact that it's not garbage. Yeah, I think it's going to slot in very well with JMK or Stranger. Chris Young, we're on the free-to-play account, my man. Welcome. I like Ray, Scavray, Ben Barris, and Zalbar with the Scav Raycron. That's a pretty good combo. Hey, Lee, I'm 12 million GP, scored an 1862 against an opponent with 15.5. That's awesome. Guys, we got a raid from the Horizon 1100. Thank you so much for the raid, my man. I'm not familiar with your content, but thank you so much for the raid. If you guys aren't familiar with the Horizon, give them a follow on Twitch. I hope you had a good stream. Lord Megatron, welcome to Twitch. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you for that raid. Okay, oh, I have to use Balin here, right? We got some Ray Rock in the chat. What's up, some Ray Rock? Doing Underman here, I think, right? I think everything else is too expensive. We'll go with a very high critical damage cron. I'm hoping that this is a breeze with an Underman. We'll see. No, it's a timeout risk. If this does timeout, I'm kind of out of options for this team. So, gonna hope it's not a timeout. We'll watch the screen together. We got some Tadana in the chat. What's up, Tadana? Very generous over the past couple of streams with the bets. Appreciate you a ton. This should be a one-shot. Or not. Alright, let's see how much trouble we get in. We'll find out together. This could take a while. So we'll just wait. Gully, what makes the matchup better? But yes, you could solo with Sith Eternal. Might just need a health cron or something. There you go. I wonder if I made a mistake in one of my turns. Because I was able to take a turn. We're going to have to pray. That we're able to take a turn. I'm hoping we get lucky. We'll find out. It just takes time. You just never know when you're going to take a turn. Just one. You got to make sure you take one turn in the next 3 minutes and 30 seconds. I wonder if I should have done Balin on Starkiller. We might not take a turn. We'll see. I wouldn't lie by saying I'm not a little nervous. Kind of wish they were like, part of them was immune to fear a little bit. I thought having this much crit damage on my Kron would have guaranteed a kill. It's not looking great. Let's see how we get a turn. Let's see how this happens. probably screwed. I think I gotta get Corrupted Battle Meditation not to land. We're cooked. We're absolutely cooked. I was hoping we'd be able to take one turn. Is it going to happen? I don't think so. I guess poor choice of counter. Should have used Balin on something else. What a crazy interaction. Oh, I thought I played the counters perfect. I thought I did everything correct. I was very wrong. We got a turn in the beginning, and I should have tried to snipe out like Revan or something. This stinks. Oh boy. I've won this in the past. I thought this was the right call. I'm gonna have to submit that. But like, that absolutely sucks. And now I have to figure out something that's gonna be like... I gotta save Mandos to insta-kill someone, so I'm thinking maybe Qui-Gon, Anakin, do something like this with my highest crit damage cron, and then try to clean it up. 34%. Very, very tough. So that could definitely get us stuck, but we're gonna try. They're hitting us through blind because we're feared. Very annoying mechanic. Unfortunately, I used CLS already. There's no Han Solo. And still in awe at how my Emperor Palpatine's Starkiller and my SOK are both folded to Raycron without Ben. That's wild. That's wild, actually. Gotta raid and run, but have some fun, have some dinner. Have a good rest of your stream. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Appreciate you a ton. Alright, I'm gonna try this, I guess. That's the best that's gonna happen here. I'm not gonna get stuck. I could solo kill Malgus. That's fine. But that worked out for me. Okay, I mean, it is what it is. I don't think we get through him. I wouldn't think so. So this might be another 4-minute battle. Unfortunately. Because he's going to keep ramping up his health. I mean, maybe. Who knows? Can they do this? Especially if he keeps missing like that. Where's the heal immunity? Is he immune to heal immunity? I think I get through him. My man keeps healing. Maybe he's immune. He's immune to it. Yeah. There you go. So we're going to have to just clean it up with bounty hunters. I can't speed this up any faster, unfortunately. Malgus is a very good tank. I was watching my friend playing Zero Company and I was dying laughing. Oh yeah, why? Did the same counter versus Malgus. I was confused at the start because of the turn meter, but still got the dub. Only Balin survived. Yeah, it's a frustrating mechanic, but like, it's meant to be like that so that Malgus can't take him out on offense, pretty much. They made him anti-Malgus. So we're just gonna have to wait. I had Wrecker Mercenary survive solo against the Jabba team. No way. He was on the Balin squad? That's crazy. Vex, do me a favor and immediately gear 12 your Qui-Gon. Yeah, I probably should do that. It's been a long time. I put an Omicron in him right away when the account first was created because I was like, let me just get a powerhouse GAC team. And I forgot to get him up to gear 12. That's so funny. So, unfortunately, we gotta wait this out. So, Malgus is still a very good team early game. You still can't, like... It's not the easiest to get through. If I had to change up what I did, I could have maybe done JML here, and then Balin the Star Killer. That probably would have been a better call. I don't know. I just really thought that we'd have anti-fear synergy. I'd be able to take a turn, you know? Maybe if you had Mason there, he could have removed health. Yes, Gavins, that would have been a great call. That would have been a great, great call. For sure. All you could do is laugh. Yeah, this is, we gotta wait 1:20 for this. Minute and 20. Also, put a token on Rex, please. It hurts to see him at gear 12 because for me, he's at Relic 8. I know. It's tough. I put the token on Rex. He's now Relic 1. I'll get the Pirate one later on once they release them, you know? This is why I like having Jedi Knight Luke. Yes. I'm happy I'm not going to get stuck, but I think I could have executed a little bit better. So, for me to win, I'm going to need Lord Vader to hold, which he has an entire Galactic Legend roster. I'm sure he's going to be fine. But it won't be an easy Grand Arena to win after dropping like this. Blue Dog, what is up? GAC's going pretty good. We are having some trouble on Malgus because I probably went about it wrong with my attack strategy. I think JML would have been easy here, but it's just not as, I felt like Balin would have been a better choice. So, all we have to do is make sure that our Mando survives. Doesn't matter. Quick insta-kill with Mando. And of course, you're going to go right for him. I do have to cleanse that shock because he can't... Oh, wait, I guess it does a cleanse? And there we go. Very cool. So we're not stuck. But we're definitely going to need our Lord Vader to do some work on defense. It could also end here with Leviathan. I only have one counter. It's a 5-star Executor. I am going to run it. Houndstooth does really nothing. Never going to come in handy. At that point, they're going to take over my ship. So I'll go with these two and pray. I have no idea what counters malnourished goose early on. Balin's risky. Who's the malnourished goose? Who am I forgetting who that is? Sounds hilarious. Do we know when pirates can be upgraded with tokens? It's a great question. We're all speculating. I think it's going to be in the next couple of weeks, if I had to guess. Tough situation. Tough situation. Not my ideal pick. Not ideal. Yeah, this is the worst case scenario. That's the worst case scenario. Yeah, we're cooked. I think we lost because of that. I got some pretty bad RNG. This is not good. We just get contract now. Our punishing one is gonna die. Yeah, we're done. I think. Maybe. They're gonna insta-kill a ship. Let's see who they insta-kill. It's not great. Oh, we're so close. I don't know if I can survive. Are they gonna get contract? I think I lose. Oh, wait. I might have outsped. Oh, we're gonna win by 1 turn. We won by... Oh, that was so risky. If it was a Relic 10, we were done. We might be able to pull this off. Maybe Houndstooth would have been nice to have here. Oh, no. Why did I remove Houndstooth? I jinxed myself. And the basic is going to do nothing because it's not upgraded. That's so bad. Oh, I don't know if you can win a 1v1. I don't know. I don't know. This ship might be able to solo me. I don't think I could do it. I think I'm fried. I gotta get to another ult. I have a heal coming up. I don't know. They have Retribution. I don't have the ability max. That's only 5-star. It's gonna be close. Six turns, and it doesn't even win. You know what? I actually lose. I think this is a bug. You're gonna see, I cannot win. Even if I do get the second ult, it doesn't work. You can't instant defeat this ship. Oh, man. $50 seconds. You'll see. It's like a weird bug. I don't know. It doesn't blow up the ship. You're gonna see it does not work. Wait, that was really good. I might be able to do it. Come on. We got a super chat. I'm gonna read it in 2 seconds. Watch, it doesn't work. See? Does not work. See that? Come on. So close. You see that? Even if you blow it up, it doesn't matter. I've noticed that the other day. It's so annoying. So, you know what? It's not the end. I can get a full clear, but we had some really bad RNG at the beginning. Whatever I told you about Houndstooth, bring in Houndstooth. It's the reason why I lost. If I was able to bring in another ship there, I win. So I'm just a dummy. I'm an absolute dummy. So ignore what I said. Kaden, isn't that crazy? Isn't that wild? Baby Yaga, thank you so much for the super chat. Loving the stream, missing some mods on Pow and Revan. So I think I need to pull some hero plays. Sith Eternal Bane versus Leia. Leia versus Rey. My other GLs is Lord Vader, Jango. Opponent has Lord Vader, Jango. I think he could pull it off. I think he could pull that off. Just gotta be careful of a timeout. Against Ahsoka, you're gonna have to go with Sith Eternal Bane if that's the for Rey. Sometimes JMK can work. It's gonna be a tough matchup though. It's not a bug. What does the second ult do? It would blow up all the remaining ships. That's true, Dust Cannon. It's the way the ship is set up, just like you can't insta-kill B1. Yeah, that's true. How is the little ship more resilient than the other big capital ship? This is one of the most annoying ships in the game. It's like B1 on steroids. It's so annoying. Really close to getting GL Leia, only a few like levels away. Very nice. Yeah, the signal data grind is huge. Clipped it. Here's your free TikTok/short. Caden, thank you. I'll probably post a short of that. For sure. I think that's short worthy. Absolutely insane. Okay, so what am I going to clean that up with? Let me get through this ship first. Rebels. Bigs. One. Okay. This should be a breeze. It is annoying. What is the trick with Sith Eternal Bane versus Yellow Katana? Who to link, then don't you have to delay ultimate? Yeah, I wouldn't ult right away. I would, if I were you, link Ezra and, Hoyang. Or link Ezra and Ahsoka. You gotta bring in a very tanky Datacron. You want to make sure you remove all of her protection. But Ezra hits very hard, so you want to link him because he could chunk your team. Wow, this is a freaking breeze. Alright, fine. It's gonna be massive damage. There you go. So close. Hey Vex, I'm back. What's up, Purple Girly? Why did Boba Fett's ship get destroyed when you brought him out? Blow up hangars. I forgot about that mechanic, and it definitely won them the match. Okay. Galactic Republic is going to be a breeze. We'll do the starting three. It's massive overkill anyway, but if I'm going to win, it's going to be on him getting stuck, because I've dropped too many times. Yep, that's all. Alright, guys. We were able to get through it on the free-to-play. Not going to win on efficiency. Drop here. Drop multiple times on Malgus. Our only shot is the Lord Savior, Lord Vader. That's it. Can this protect me? They don't have a lot of Datacrons. But they have a lot on offense. Leia will be able to do it fine. So if they bring in Leia with one of these crons, I think they're going to get through Lord Vader no problem. So, not looking good for us, but not expecting to win against this competition. Just recently got back into one of my favorite childhood games. I don't think it was normal that I was playing it as a child. What is it? What game? Or what was the, yeah, what's the childhood name? I'm curious. Do you use Cantina battle refreshes on your endgame accounts? I do. I do 3. 3 every single time because of that signal data. It's too much to grind for. All right, cool. We're still sitting at 62. Okay, time for the second endgame account. We're going to head there. Mortal Kombat Mobile. Get over here. Mortal Kombat's fun. Not very 8-year-old friendly. It is not. The one game my parents would never let me play as a kid. They got me Halo 2. I was able to play Halo 2. Was never allowed to play GTA. That was the one game as a kid I never got to play. Duke, 3 a.m. Get some sleep. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If they're using a strong focus datacron, the Sith Eternal Bane might fail. Yes, if they're using a Colonel Ward cron, it might be tough. How's the GAC? It was pretty good. I don't think it was the end of the world. We had some fun. Let's head back. So this account is not doing nearly as good in Coliseum because I do not have him ranked up. I went for Luke. So it's not nearly as good. I used all my attempts, so that's going to be a 300. I wish I had the Grievous level 6. I would try that. Yeah, it works pretty good. It works pretty good. Hammy, I tried Hot Utils and it effed my Morgan and Great Mother speed, so I have to use... Yep. I know the feeling. I know the feeling. I've had the bad end of Hot Utils too. It does great things for what, you know, the guild wants, but it's tough. Minus the pain, what is up? Glad for you to be here hanging out with the Knights. 146 views and only 48 likes. What are we doing? Yeah, guys, if you guys are watching the stream and you want to support Vex on his journey of growth in YouTube, that like does the algorithm a little bit. Maybe we can get to a little bit more of a wider audience. Hopefully. Remember when you had to put a code into the OG MK Mortal Kombat to turn blood and fatalities on? Wait, is that true? I didn't know about that. Yo, what's up, Jonathan? Missed a free-to-play account, but good luck on the Kyber one. Thank you so much. Perfect timing. For the Dryax, what's the best comp for tier 7 at my Mars 84? That's a great question. I'm going to have to test with it tomorrow. I'll probably come out with a video if I can, if I have time. Is only level 3 evasion? Oh, you should be fine, baby, Yaga. You should be fine. Speaking of Coliseum, thank you for your video today. Got me plus 14%. Love it. Love it. Yeah. I didn't realize that, Darkside Yoda does so much freaking damage. 301 Scout, I'm going to YouTube right now to like LOL. Thank you so much for the like. I really benefited from your tip to level up Yoda for Coliseum today. Great call. Love it, guys. I'm glad that the content is helping. And I can help you guys increase your score. It definitely increased mine. So, and the video is doing really well for me. I got it's almost at 7,000 views in a couple hours. So that, for a channel like this, which is not the biggest, that's pretty good for me. Spend some ship energy? Good call. Good call. I like doing this one. I also like doing the furnaces a lot. Alright, how are we doing? So I got a friend request from the same person twice. This seems a little like they're into me. On both of my accounts, by the way. I gotta make some room to add them, though. Do you know anyone with good loadout definitions for GAC? Like, that's the biggest issue. I keep having to use strange meta loadout for definition. Honestly, I do not know. I have to get more into it myself to understand it. But once I find out, I'll try my best to let you know. Sega Genesis. Let's get to 69 likes, weehoo. You gotta get to that 69 likes. Frederick, what do you think of going for a 6-star Jar Jar? I think it's fun. I think that you're going to do really good in Coliseum, and he's going to be pretty good in Grand Arena, even at 6-star. Obviously, there's a little bit of Relic Delta, but there'll be a Focus Datacron that makes him insane. So I think 6-star is fine, and then you'll have a absolute breeze getting him to 7 stars once they're free to play. It's you and Bit Dynasty I watch for Coliseum. Yeah, Bit Dynasty's got great videos. He's really good at all those events. What's one tip you would give someone trying to get their first GL? Harrison, great question. I guess the first tip I would say is don't feel pressure to rush for it. I would say take your time, build out your roster first. Once you get to your first Galactic Legend, which is around the 4 million GP mark in my opinion, just make sure that you realize who you're going for is worthy of the investment, and that embrace the grind a little bit, you know? But my tip for them I would say don't let, like, GLs aren't everything in this game. They're very nice to have, but they're not everything. I would say make sure you save a lot of your resources, your Zetas, for when you unlock that Galactic Legend, because without the Zetas, they're not nearly as powerful. So if you are going to go for your first GL, make sure you have the Zetas hoarded. You need 120 at a max. What Kron does Hit Eternal Bane want? Non-focused Zeta Kron. Stats or critical damage? Health or critical damage, not defense. I would do health and crit damage. Those two combine. What's up, Bob? Welcome to the stream. Are you talking about my Great Mothers of Morgan? On this account, they're 360 and 359, I believe. Night Sisters. Oh, 358 and then 357, I think? Or is Morgan? 355. Okay, so 3 speed apart. Pretty good. Always looking for silver linings. You'll score more than 1688, so you'll do better than I did this round. I hope I could do pretty good. Okay. We're going to get started. We are 6-0 on this account. 6-0. That is insane. Having a crazy season on this bad boy, but it might not last. Our opponent for today is Turin Turambar from Knights of the Old Gamma. Really, really good legacy score. Phenomenal. 15.3, going for the 5-star. On the characters, I'm sure the Relic 10s aren't anything nuts. There's only 4, and they're 4 Galactic Legends, all very good options. I like it. So over here, whoa, Danny Delight coming in with 1,000 jewels with a trophy cake. Danny man, thank you so much. I appreciate you for the trophy cake. These jewel things are pretty cool. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much for the GL, Purple Girly. What speed is my Revan? My regular Revan? I'll take a look. Are GLs no longer worth it? Rada, Cassian, Mole, Hayfield are almost as good, if not better. Yeah, GLs are in a weird spot. They're overall very good if they have return on investment events like Pirate King Hondo and Jabba. They're needed for the Galactic Legend, event. But they're still phenomenal. Don't get me wrong. Galactic Legends are great, but they're not everything. Conquest units are really where the game shines, honestly. I've been recently collecting uncompleted teams and GLs like Infinity Stones. Keep it going. Just don't snap half the universe, please. That's all I ask. Want to see my Revan speed? My Jedi Knight Revan? Let's take a look. Revan. 330. Pretty fast. Pretty fast. Alright. Let's take a look at this board. I did change up my defense. I'm trying to be unpredictable a little bit. I'm trying to throw my opponents off. So, whoops. Whoa, what the heck? What just happened? I did DTMG, this Palpatine Bachelor lineup, which got me a hold last round. This kind of shuts down Ugdon a little bit. This right here, the Terminator, anti-Terminator gain. I'm a mad lad. I set Queen Amidala on defense with Gas and Echo. I'm crazy. I put Syndulla in the lead for Ahsoka. Up top, Hondo, Sortie, brand new 7-star Cassian. I was able to get it since they stretched the event out. It was very nice. And this is going to be Master Mace. You guys know Master Mace. Over on their map, Jango, Lord Vader, Hondo, Stranger. Stranger with Barriss and Visas. Gonna use Satil there. Up top, we got DTMG, Cobb, Cassian, and Resistance with the Scav Ray level 9. Over here. So, they might be hiding some goodies in the back. We'll have to see. Way I've been moving, I'm going to collect... I'm going the collector route more than PvP competitive route. 2 GL fleets, 6 GLs at 8.6. That's really actually a lot. What rank are you, Caden? Stranger with V's ass? Damn. Is 346 speed decent for Great Mothers? Definitely. Whoops. Great Mothers are mostly return on investment characters? Pretty much. The later ones are. Would you use Great Mothers versus Gungan's defense to offense Datacron? Only if you outspeed Boss Nass. Sitting at a Rhodium 3 right now? Oh, Kaden, you have potential to get the Kyber. For sure. You have... With those GLs and those fleets, you can be in Kyber for sure. Had like over 1k on every mod. Oh, wow. Oh, you definitely have what it takes. Vex, do you think it's worth for going for Pirate King Hondo? I have 6.9. If you're looking for a big boost in your mods, then yeah, he's definitely going to be very, very good. For sure. Just got to wait for those tokens to come out. It's going to make your life a lot easier. So maybe work on some other things until that happens. I have Vex's mothers have Usain Bolt legs? Yeah, they're pretty fast. Space Great Mothers and Morgan 5 difference if possible because the Terminator manipulation scenarios can mess up the order. Is that true? Really? I have options, but Scrungans and Stranger are the final teams on the board to clear. Gotta be careful. You ever listen to Crystal Method? No, I have not. What's that? Philip, what's up, my man? And the Buff Nerd. Welcome to the stream, guys. What's up, Vex? Missed a big chunk of the stream, but glad I can make it for a fresh round. Yes! Right on time for the endgame account. It's just going to be an ugly win, Timothy, if you pull it off. I'm not a big fan of the Great Mother counter. How does getting Jabba help my mods? Don't understand it. He has a very, very good return on investment mod event, which gets you so many mods. So many mods for your roster and the materials. It's very much worth. I'm 1.9 mil in Carbonite 4. Tell me why my opponent had 14 mil GP. Because the system is broken. And TG's not fixing it. It's unfortunate. Just need to pick up between Jabba and JML because... Oh, yeah. Oh, 100%. The banner recovery is huge. 365 Great Mothers? That's a little bit... That's insane speed. I wish I can get to that speed. Alright, how are we starting this Grand Arena? How are we going to do this? How did I want to do this? I'm trying to remember what I wanted to do. Beskar Fury, thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. Welcome to the Knights. Let me remember my plan of attack. I'm going to end up combining Sith Eternal Bane. It's going to end up happening. Which I don't have a problem with. So I think that's what we do. I'm going to start the Grand Arena by just going Rule of 2. They clearly don't work against Saw Gerrera with Clea. With a certain Datacron, so I ain't playing around there. But let's see how I want to handle this. Not overly concerned. I think crit damage is pretty good. I don't want to use too expensive of a Kron. That's my Gungan Kron. How do I want to do this? Gotta think about this. The buffs on a basic could be nice. I'm not really worried about their damage. I mean, this is pretty good. Let me see their Datacron. It's got really good protection. Not really a lot of damage. The protection's kind of annoying. Maybe I'll go with a very basic Kron. The buffs on a basic are kind of nice. Extra crit damage, it's not terrible. What counter is the go-to versus Gungans to defense to offense? Kenobi. Rada solo can do it. Ahsoka Ezra duo. Inquisitors can pull it off. It's dicey. Kenobi's the safest. Dude, just lost by 2 banners because my Raditz... Oh, I'd be mad too. Sorry, that happened. Yeah, Rada's good, Great Port. I love that option. It's the saddest thing ever when I use the GAC compare bracket command from Hotbot and it displays that everyone but me has Darth Bane. I'm not going to have Bane for a very long time. I'm going to be stuck in this mid-game progress where I can't do much besides going for Galactic Legends because I can't get Conquest units in time. It's a major, like, issue with the whole Lightspeed tokens. It's like you progress your roster so fast, and then you're just waiting for Proving Grounds and all these characters to be unlocked. It's tough. But, alright, let's get this battle started. I'm going with a very basic Datacron. We don't want anything less than a 68 here, so we do have to move kind of fast. Alright, that's not terrible. We're going to go ahead and link these two. Order 66 does stink. I want to get rid of this guy's Clone Trooper as fast as possible. And ensure I can remove Order 66 as fast as possible as well. So that was a very fast kill on Apo. But he is a problem. We gotta get him to stop, you know, dealing damage to our character. Alright, no more Order 66 is good. But I gotta relink. A little unfortunate. I'm gonna go ahead and link these two. Just do not put Order 66. I'm gonna do Protection Recovery first. Now go here. I would love to kill this guy's Clone Trooper here. Not quite. We're getting there. But that damage is really high. It doesn't matter. That's what I wanted. Okay, cool. Order 66 is done. Perfect. Very basic Datacrons here. Nothing out of this world. I went with a level 3 with this. Compared to a level 9. I'm hoping that Bane can survive the onslaught from LV. Getting our protection back, which is really good. If I keep this shock up, we're going to be in great shape. Alright, he's going to another ult. It's a big heal. I guess I should have insta-killed there. It's not the end of the world. Okay. I want this banner back. Give it to me. Damn, we dropped one banner. It's not the end, but in an efficiency meta, when you're combining these two, you really want to get that 68. But that's not terrible. That's not terrible. It's a lot better than dropping. I saved a very good Datacron. Just kind of an expensive team. So, that's the one drawback to it. But I think in the end, that efficiency is going to be very good. So, I am happy with that win. So, still very solid teams that we got to get through. Let's see. This is going to clearly be Satele. I do have a plan for Gungans in the back. I tried to change up my defense as much as I could today. I wonder if I can underman. You guys think that's risky? 41%. Yeah, that's the one. 41%. I'm just wondering if I can underman this. I think I can. I don't know if Juhani's essential. I'm just trying to find ways, more and more ways to, like, reduce necessary banner loss or banner and have banner gains, you know? Gonna try it. I'm going to try it. It works well with the defense, the offense. That's good. Datacron's definitely created a multiverse of million variables for sure. Lord Vader is the level 3 buffs on a basic with high defense, which isn't too bad for BKM, I think. Yeah, the defense doesn't matter on Lord Vader. It's the health and protection. That's tough. Jonathan Hope, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. I appreciate you. Have a great rest of your day. How's the weather been where you live? It's been hot as balls over. It's been hot and raining over here, unfortunately. Very hot and rainy. OE Hero, how's it going, Vex? Did you see in Discord Grand Arena timer went to 0 mid-gas animation? He killed Ray. Really? Are you serious? I have not seen that. That's very frustrating. OE Hero, I gotta check that out later. Underman these fools? Yeah, I'm gonna give it a shot. I want to see if I can maybe try to pick up some of the banners and pick up the one banner drop that I just had. If I lose, I'm a dummy, but... So look how fast they are. Okay, we're good. We're good. Can't revive. Not at full health. Yeah. With the Basticron, take advantage of it while you can. Some more Hadouken. Revan. If you don't need the full man, do not do it. Give yourself an opportunity to get an advantage of your opponent, because 1 or 2 banners can make a difference. Wonder if a 3-man is risky. That's probably risky. I don't know if I would do that. He's tanky. See? We got our banner back. It's a 67 to 66. That means a 60, 68 and a 65. So, that's what you got to do. I feel better. I'm just not too sold on the priority kill order. When General Skywalker is in there, it's tough. Fast doesn't matter if they're dead. True. So that's a good start. We got a double tank variant. It's a weird efficiency meta, I agree. Efficiency yet best score in my matches has been 1826. I mean, there are still very tough teams. There are variables for you to lose, but it's a very, very offensive meta. Very, very tough. The Revan speed is clutch for sure. I think I heard someone say to not use Bo's second special on first turn. For Bo against Lord Vader, I go for Disguised Clone Trooper first and try to nuke him out, always. Alright, what was my plan here? Alright, perfect. I had the right idea. And I even saved crew. Okay, cool. And we're gonna go... No, not that one. I need to save that one, I think. Which one do I want? Let's sort by crit damage. That's a little expensive. I think this one's fine. This should be fine. Adding some protection up to this might help with banners too anyway. So, I don't see this being too difficult. There's no OG Hondo. There's no SM33. Obviously, having Chode Quiggled is annoying because he's a little chode. They're going to have crit avoid, but Maul doesn't care about that. And they have the support grid. I think we're going to be fine. The crit damage on Hondo could be kind of scary. He does hit pretty hard, but with crew in here, he's a solid tank. I think this should be fine. The only thing I'm worried about here is the banner situation. Like, if I can get 64 or higher, that's a success. If I get a 61, 62, that's a fail for me. So we're going to have to see. Vex, I forgot to tell you earlier that I one-shot Lord Vader with bow, defense to offense. There you go. Yeah, it's sick. I made a somewhat of a short of a practical one-shot, and we were able to do it on the free-to-play account, but she could definitely do that. I think you need to kill off CX2 first, and then disguise Clone Trooper if I remember correctly. So, CC, I have a video on my channel going over it. I really recommend you guys check it out. If you have the team modded correctly, and I learned this from a lot of other players, like Livid really helped out, who's actually in the chat. What is up, Livid, my man? You want to do the mass swarm on Disguised Clone Trooper, nuke him out, the birds are going to stack, and then you get rid of CX2 with all the birds. So good gameplay, my man. GAC is going very well. We're on the endgame account now. We're doing pretty good efficiency-wise. We're trying to continue it. But the fear to play was good. We got the full clear, but I don't know if we're going to win. Obi-Wan Jabroni, have I faced the new Kron yet? The Jocasta new one? Not yet. I've heard some crazy things. I've heard it's disgusting. Someone messaged me about all these meta teams that failed against it. CX2 likes to hide. He does like to hide, but you can target anyone with whistling birds with BAM. But, alright, let's check out some efficiency here. Let's see what we can do. The goal is 64 or higher. With Cal and crew, it does help. That's one of the worst case scenarios. I freaking hate when they steal all of those buffs. That is one of the worst case scenarios. But crew is a very solid tank. Quigold's a banner stealer. How annoying is that start? Because now he lost taunt. Gotta get rid of that expose. I don't trust it. Big rocks. There we go. Gotta get rid of Quigold because he's so annoying with the banners. Like, so obnoxious. Are you gonna die? Malicos has those scary stacks. Okay. Like I said, 64 or higher is the goal. See if I can stall it out. Probably not. We're hitting really hard. Wow. Okay, you know what? We hit our goal. I kind of had a feeling. But a little bit of a scary opener when they're stealing all the buffs off a Maul. If they had the old reverted self where he was stealing the lock buff critical hit immunity, that'd be even more annoying. But I had a feeling we were going to get max. It's kind of hard with Maul in the lineup to be able to pull that off, so. My JML failed, but I took out new, so it was a 2-shot. Alright, that's, I guess, somewhat pretty good. We have Gymnastics Pacer. When are you dropping the merch, Vex? That's a great question. We got some undies. We got some socks coming, hopefully soon. No, joking aside, we're trying to get it by the end of the year. Thank you so much for the solid question, Gymnastics Pacer. I'm going for the worst record possible in my GC 0-9. Stupid game. GC has been the horrible timing of my life currently. Do not let it get to you. I have been there. I have been there, and do not let it deter you. I promise you it's not worth it. Try to find the fun in the grind. You learn a lot from the losses. Makes the wins feel a lot better. Okay. Here's a question. We got 1,000 jewels from GL Mace Windu. Thank you so much for the jewels. I appreciate you a ton. We got the GOAT trophy. That is extremely generous. Extremely generous. So here's the question. This team sucks to deal with. Absolutely sucks. So the goal that I wanted to do was to prepare for this was Lord Vader. But the question I have is, can you underman it for extra banneronies? I'm pretty sure you can. And we're going to test it today. And we got 10 jewels from Purple Girly 85. Thank you so much for the W. Super generous. Thank you so much. You guys trust me? I don't know if I trust myself. I'm gonna do it. No Zuckus. Yeah, no Zuckus. This is either genius or stupid. JMK Cat Ahsoka Padme? What if I don't have Cat? Vex, really enjoying your streaming, GAC. Thank you so much. I've been having a ton of fun doing it. One second, guys. Alright, we're going for the efficiency. Can Lord Vader with Apo duo this team with the max health Kron? I'm going with a very high critical damage and protection. If I get this to work, that could put me in a significant lead. Let's see if they pop. You guys let me know if you think this is risky. Because right now it doesn't look great. A turn would be phenomenal. A turn would be phenomenal. Do not do the mass form on Lord Vader. Oh my god. Heal Lord Vader. I don't know if that's worth it at all. It worked, but my god, that could have been horrible. I don't know if I would do that again. But you don't really get a lot of 66s against Django. Order 66. There we go. If they did the mass swarm on Lord Vader, we were cooked. So maybe you add CX2? Order 66, yeah. Where is Ray? Where's Cat? Who knows? I did start sweating. I did. Now I have Tarkin clones as a cleanup team. There you go. Okay, I don't think that was the worst. We gained the banner back from the previous battle. 513. That's not too bad. Okay. I told you guys. I told you, you have to prepare for this one. And here's the downside. I'm a little boned. I always do this. I always forget about Kylo. Always. I literally do this all the time. I forget about Kylo being a galactic legend. I don't have Bane. Now, what could I have used against Lord Vader that wasn't Bane? Bo-Katan's too risky. I know players will risk it. Mando wasted his kill? Well, I'm pretty sure Apo can't be defeated anyway, right? I feel like Scorch would be helpful to stop the Terminator in the game. That's a great idea. Probably throw in Scorch. How do I get my Lord Vader to do that much damage? The level 6. The attacker Kron. Ray with Cat. Yeah, this is going to be tricky, but I have a team. This is why I did this. I saved on purpose the Gungans. This is a perfect rerolled Kron. Almost 50% offense. This is like my bread and butter of this account with the rerolls. I went really hard for it, specifically for Gungans. It's not a lot of crit damage, but it's got a lot of offense. So Tarpals is going to be rocking crazy offense with crazy defense. This Ray Datacron is nothing like the prior one. JML should win. Could be kind of scary. Yeah, Ludog. I saw that he was streaming it earlier. I can't wait to try it out after this Grand Arena. I really am excited. They are rocking a Terminator Kron with the Wordy Resistance 6 and the Ray 9 with crazy defense. We're going to have to see. Took off work tomorrow to play Zero Company. Let's go. That's awesome. I did that for Jedi Survivor. I literally took off of work and played it all day for like a couple of years ago. So I wish I could take off tomorrow, but a lot going on my job lately. So unfortunately I can't. But we are going to stream a little bit later today. I'm just going to be a zombie in the morning, but it's worth it. Okay. Let's check out Gungans vs. Ray and Cat. I mean, this is the whole reason why I put this team on offense. The whole reason. So Cat's the weakest. That's pretty interesting. Okay. So here's a problem. Does this remove Terminator? Big guy, thank you so much for the Jules, the hiding. I'm worried that she's gonna gain critical hit immunity. Trust me for a second. Wait, what? Why did we get a bonus turn? Okay, hold on. I'm not sure how that worked out, but it worked out. Big guy with 800 joules to turn it up. Appreciate you. I just want to get rid of her. Ray with Cat ain't doing diddly squat against the Gungans. That was awesome. I've taken a break from Fallen Order and Survivor because I CBA to walk all around the map and give them fast travel. Oh yeah, I got you. That's one of the complaints is the fast travel, right? Gungalicious. I like that. So I'm happy that I saved Gungans for that. Tarpal said not today, Ray. Yes. My Gungan Kron is pure crit damage, 173%. Yeah, Baby Yaga. I faced one the other day. It was a nightmare. An absolute nightmare to deal with. Tarpal's gets tons of Terminator when you put out debuffs. There you go. There you go. Big guy. Zero Company is awesome. I cannot wait to try it out after the stream. Looking forward to it a ton. Tarpal's bombs deal more damage for each debuffed enemy. Wow. Yeah, it did work for me there. So, here's the dilemma. We have the Supreme Leader. And without Bane, it's a little tricky. So what I'm thinking is either maybe Stranger or JML. What do you guys think? I'm not sure if this is the right call. I don't even know if I need Scavenger Ray. Probably not. I'm willing to go expensive with the Datacron. It's tricky. This is a tricky one. JML likely better banners. You might be right. I could get banners back with Star Killer. Stranger for sure. Yeah, I think JML's win rate is kind of eh. I'm just trying to figure out... Definitely not... I gotta think of another UFO. She's at Relic 6. It's kind of low. I wonder... if Jedi Training Ray is better. What do I just try? Visas. The focus Datacron should also be considered. True. JML is hard without Revan. That's a fair point too. Scav Raycron. I was thinking about Scav Raycron. Let me take a look at it again. Where is the Scav Raycron?